Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents B1, How to Be a Healthy Man in Toxic Times, by Jimmy Rex. Narrated by Jimmy Rex. Limit of liability disclaimer of warranty. While the publisher and author have used their best efforts in preparing this book, they make no representations or warranties with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the contents of this book and specifically disclaim any implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. No warranty may be created or extended by sales representatives or written sales materials. The advice and strategies contained herein may not be suitable for your situation. You should consult with a professional where appropriate. Further, listeners should be aware that websites listed in this work may have changed or disappeared between when this work was written and when it was heard. Neither the publisher nor authors shall be liable for any loss of profit or any other commercial damages, including but not limited to special, incidental, consequential, or other damages. Dedicated to the men who took a chance on me and a chance on themselves, men committed to becoming more, the men of We Are the They.
Hey, it's Jimmy Rex. Thanks for grabbing the Audible version of B1, How to Be a Healthy Man in Toxic Times. This book is your guide through the challenges of modern manhood, offering tools and insights for an authentic and purposeful life. I'm thrilled to share this journey with you. Don't be a stranger. Connect with me on Instagram at Mr. Jimmy Rex and let me know your thoughts. Now, let's dive in, starting with a foreword from my great friend and mentor, Ed Milet.
Forward. Over the years, I've had the honor of coaching many remarkable individuals. I've seen countless success stories unfold before me. But what I've witnessed with Jimmy as his mentor and friend has been nothing short of extraordinary. He embodies the success that's entirely achievable when one approaches life with the correct mindset and leads with the heart. B1, How to Be a Healthy Man in Toxic Times, is not just another self-help book. This is a guidebook for an entire generation of men and those who love them, who are striving for greatness but find themselves struggling to deal with cultural pressure, societal expectations, and personal challenges. Jimmy understands the complexities of being a man in today's world and refuses to succumb to anything that will take him out of integrity. This book will teach you to do the same, to dig deep, find the best version of yourself, and unleash the power within you. Each chapter isn't just for momentary motivation or to give you insights you've already thought of. They cover 12 core areas of your life that you can shift out of toxicity and into life-giving vitality. I've witnessed firsthand the power of Jimmy's system and his movement, We Are the They. It's one that every man, woman, and teenager can benefit from. So, why now? Why this book? Why Jimmy's system? The answer is simple: because it works. It's real, it's raw, and it's relevant. We are living in unprecedented times, and this requires an unprecedented approach. There's an epidemic of confusion leaving so many people frustrated and unfulfilled. What's my role in society? What's my true purpose? What's my life supposed to look and feel like? This book is timely and timeless, providing a proven system with practical takeaways that answers all of these critical questions. The world is craving authenticity, integrity, and connection, and Jimmy addresses these needs head-on, providing practical solutions for personal growth and societal change. Let's be clear, this is not a quick fix. It's a lifelong commitment to being extraordinary. A pledge to be the most authentic version of yourself every single day. It's about honoring the responsibility you have, not just to yourself, but to those around you. Your growth, your transformation will ripple out and impact others in ways you can't even imagine. Don't just listen to this book. Absorb it, live it, become it. Take action and watch how you transform, how your relationships deepen, and how your vision for the future expands. To everybody listening to this book is what you've been waiting for. And as you listen to this, remember this: the world needs you. Not a version of you molded by society or tarnished with toxicity, but the authentic, powerful, and best version of you. Jimmy cares deeply about his mission and lives his life in a way that reflects that commitment. He can show you how you can do exactly the same thing in your life. Don't hold back. Your journey begins now, and it's not just about you. It's about those around you, the community you live in, the family you love, and the legacy you will leave behind. Embrace this path of self-discovery and growth, for it will unlock doors you never even knew existed. There's no time to waste, no reason to doubt yourself. The world needs good men, and you know it's time to be one, find one, or raise one. Ed Milet. Preface. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. In December 2021, I founded We Are the They, W-A-T-T, WAT, a first-of-its-kind and rapidly growing coaching program. Through WAT, thousands of men and their families now have the resources, experiences, and network they need to become the best version of themselves. I directly mentor a wide array of members, from ex-pro athletes and established entrepreneurs to everyday badasses and up-and-coming leaders. My longtime friend and previous mentor, Melissa, leads the Queens Group, and the Next Gen Group for teens is led by myself and many other outstanding men. Before founding WAT, I had a 17-plus year career in real estate, selling more than 2,500 homes, including the Utah real estate record for the most expensive private residence. My journey as a mentor began in that area as well, coaching over 20,000 real estate agents and sharing my experience in 2 self-published books. But that's just paid work. My life's work is to serve people and explore the world. I host the Jimmy Rex Show podcast, over 550 episodes and counting. I've traveled to over 100 countries, and I've gone undercover to rescue children being trafficked with organizations like Operation Underground Railroad and the Child Liberation Foundation. Through those missions, I gained a diplomatic status in Mexico and have had memories and friendships that will last me a lifetime. Building WAT is the most important thing I've done in my life. It's so transformational, it's hard for me to even know how to call it. Sometimes I say it's a coaching group, a brotherhood, and a sisterhood, or other times I say it's a movement. It's hard to describe because I've never seen anything like it. But at its core, WAT is a group of men, women, and teenagers committed to personal growth and supporting each other. Each member agrees to being authentic, vulnerable, and in integrity. 3 values you'll listen to interwoven throughout this book. We Are the They might sound like a mouthful, but the naming origin is critical to what the group stands for. Several years ago, after returning from a dangerous undercover mission with Operation Underground Railroad, my girlfriend at the time said, "I really don't want you to do this anymore. It's super dangerous and a really bad environment." I responded, "Yes, but this is now part of my life's work. Did you not just hear about all the kids we rescued?" Her response was one of concern. "I know somebody has to do this, but why can't they just go do it?" Without thinking, I responded, "There is no they. We are the they." Therefore, I wanted my own movement to attract members who aren't afraid to do something extraordinarily courageous, like taking ownership of their life and doing the work to be an unconditionally loving and holistically healthy human. In today's world, the most challenging aspect for many men is finding a space where they can let down their guard, remove their facade, and be seen for their authentic self. Our society has constructed barriers that make it difficult to acknowledge our struggles, admit the problems we face, and voice the loneliness we feel. As a result, men don't have the tools to lead, wives are unsupported and overwhelmed, children aren't raised properly, and the foundations of our society are crumbling. It's a troubling reality that it's so easy to use distractions to cope, be it work, sports, or more destructive escapes like alcohol, drugs, or pornography. These aren't simply vices, they are cries for understanding, a yearning for meaning, and quick ways to find a sense of self-worth. However, being ashamed for mistakes, actions that have caused harm, or poor decisions just perpetuates the toxicity that many people, just like me, must work to overcome. After leaving the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I began a 10-year journey of self-exploration. I did my best to revisit and reshape my beliefs about God, find my true life's purpose, heal family relationships, and learn about love. As a result, I found I was meant to be of service, and as a result, created an extraordinary, fulfilling life. Friendships, community, and mentors made one thing clear: I couldn't go far alone. Throughout those years, and still to this day, I seek out wisdom from esteemed coaches, mentors, and leaders. I read over 500 books in a decade and attended every possible event, mastermind, or retreat I was called to. My thirst for knowledge and growth was insatiable. What was my key realization after so much learning? The love and validation I was seeking externally had been within me all along. Because of my childhood, I realized I tended to rely on others as well as unhealthy relationships to food, caffeine, and social interactions. After transforming my body, my mind, and finding peace within my soul, a burning question persisted. What next? One day, my friend asked, "Jimmy,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?